event. So before the COVID-19 just overshadowed our human being, so I have a chance to set off my solo bicycle trip in Japan. This is a trip that begin at the Nagoya to Kyoto, from Kyoto to Osaka. It take 5-6 days if I'm not mistaken. So come along, travel with me. Get off the bus at Sake stations. Will be somewhere in Sake with telephone line tower. I don't know. Let's set up my stuff in here. Stay overnight.ขึ้นลิฟต์เข้าลิฟต์ต้องงอนิดนึง10 You'll be surprising that a Japanese hotel is tiny, small, really tiny. This is our place. This is our hotel for equivalent of 1,500 a night. It's just a bed and a small room. See, but considering it's cheaper than in Tokyo. Toilet, Japanese style, everything's neat, fine. It's a good place though. There is one thing I have to tell you guys here. Even though this is a solo bicycle trip, but every single restaurant to dine, every single hotel to sleep, every single place to sightseeing, this is well managed by my lovely wife who remotely assists from Bangkok. So in this evening, she looking around in info and found out there is one Indonesian restaurant that is suitable for me to dine in because it's halal. MC yang famous daripada Thailand nama Tirayut. Tetapi kalau di Bangkok itu ada satu lagi yang nama sama-sama. Itu Prayut. Prayut Chan-o-cha, itu Prime Minister. Nacah pelepok mong. We lost for half hours already. Japan can be super clean. If you notice the building at my left hand side, that is the government administration office. So these gentlemen who collecting the tiny piece of rubbish, they are not typical the rubbish collectors, but they are the politicians who try to make their city neat, super clean. super tired. Almost one. I have something. Find something to eat. Oh, yeah. Riding in Nagoya town city is quite pain in the ass because you have to follow the maps. And riding on the pavement, and we do have crossing street with line signal, have to mind off. Okay, now I got it. We'll get off to work. I'll spend another night in Nagoya at this hotel. Hopefully tomorrow I can catch a bus straight to somewhere else. Reception get confusing. I'm carrying a bicycle in elevators. It's a new shift to yesterday's. ค่อนข้างจะแคบมาก เปิดออกมาเจอเตียงเลย Good morning, Nagoya. I'm still at Nagoya City at this morning. Instead of starting my day from elsewhere, actually I was planning to cycling from Nagoya City straight to Kyoto by stopping around the lake of Biwa, but somehow yesterday it was my bad days. I get lost in town of Nagoya, not be able to just head straight to the route that I supposed to take, and somehow this morning I thought, so why don't I just taking the bus and straight to Kyoto instead? Probably I can shorten my days. And here, let's find out where is the bus station is. After cycling around, finding a bus station, now I got it. It resides in a shopping mall. And how I got to carry this thing up. Oh. Reach in the Meiji bus stations. It's supposed to be a station for me to catch up the bus to the Kyoto with this bicycle. The problem is it's not typical bus station though. It has to climb escalators and is indoor indeed. It's so shameful that I didn't took even single clip of video to show you off in here. How spectacular view of the roadside between Nagoya to Kyoto, and it took 3 hours, but somehow I managed to reach the Kyoto stations. For the Kyoto trip, I end up staying at Gion district for 3 days, and surrounding areas there is one halal ramen restaurant called Naritaya Halal. The restaurant run by Japanese Pakistani, and it's delicious. Morning. Look at the rain. Whoa. Nice. Thai restaurant. Sorry. No right. Just across this. Oh no right, the whole. During enjoying myself cycling around the town of Kyoto, and I soon to realize that not every single road in Kyoto is cyclingable. By this incident, I just stopped by minding the people crossing the zebra cross, and suddenly a policeman or security guard, to me it's more like security guard, just approached to me and said no right for a few times. At first I just wondered what he tried to say on that, and then soon I realized that probably this main road of Kyoto is not allowed for cycling. So I have to get down my bicycle and just walk along with it until I found that the next road is available for cycling. Then I resume my day. Typhoon is coming in, expecting after lunch. Some small bike shop. Wow. Seems I going nowhere, but I'm finding a place to eat instead. So I just found some temple. Different temple. Stuck in the rain heavily. I'm looking for the halal Japanese restaurant, but it turned out I didn't read the Facebook page article that the place has been closed recently. Not recently, the last years already. And then I'm stuck in the rain. So totally. My bike's still alright. Do you know the original brand name for Toyota is? The Toyota. Not too fast though. Wait. And it's a flat tire. No grip at all. Flat tire. That's the bridge. That's the place with the bridge. I think it's a reside in this small deep alley. In Kyoto, if we're talking about halal ramen, and there's one recommend place that is Kyoto Ayamya. This restaurant run by a couple Indonesians, and it resided in deep alleyway of Kyoto. So search the info in the internet; they'll help you out. But the restaurant just further inside of this building. The recommendation here is the spicy bowl of the ramen. This is unlike the typical original Japanese ramen. This is in deep, spicy, that will be fit for your tongue as the Southeast Asians like us. Apart from vending machine, there's placing everywhere in town. There's one thing is hard to find once you drink your water in a pet bottle is the bin, the trash bins. It's really hard to find. So in Japan, they systematically practice the recycling bin. So you can see there's various kind of bin. Is a can, is a pet bottle, is a paper package, and is a cup out there. So you have to throw in the right one. Here, it's pet bottle.
The new trend of the Japanese bicycles nowadays attached with the batteries. This is hybrid electric. Fishing communities. So, fourth day of my trip, cycling trip. So, been stuck in the Kyoto for 3 days because yesterday is raining, and then I don't feel that fulfill my trip cycling in Kyoto. But indeed, Kyoto doesn't have wide varieties of cycling sceneries. They don't have country road or some sort of, except some. Yes, for yesterday that I'm cycling to some sort of bridge. I'm not remember what the name there. The rest. So for this evening, I just try to just warm up myself for tomorrow long distance in the riverbank of Kyoto. Some canal river, I don't know. But it's a good view.ลุงโควิดอาจจะมาซื้อนาฬิกาแถวนี้ก็ได้ So enjoying my ramen for lunch, dinners 3 times already. So this evening I think I gotta try something else. First of all, looking for sushi, halal sushi, but then it's not available. So I found out another option, this kebab, Mesopotamia kebab. I'm heading all along across the rivers to this place, and in front of me is there. Turkish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You?
From Thailand.
Thailand?
Yeah. We do have one Turkish kebab in Bangkok called Ramzan.
But this place, number one.
Everybody say so.
Number one.
So how do you enjoy my trip so far? Of course, I didn't make as what I planned it, as I supposed to cycle from Nagoya to Kyoto, spend a night in the middle of the way, but I end up with taking a bus straight to Kyoto instead. But at least I bring you around, I bring your experience around the Kyoto town by my little bicycle. And of course tomorrow I'll let a journey, the epic journey, just one day cycling from Kyoto to Osaka. This trip will be taking 50 kilometers, in the summers. Let's see how's my experience with that in next episode.